Plot twist, you win. Think about it. What if every failure in our life was not a dead end, but was the setup for the most perfect moments of our life? We talk a lot about main character energy on TikTok and YouTube, but here's the thing. Every main character goes through some destruction, detour, rejection, heartache before that glow up moment arrives. So today I'm going to teach you how to flip those setbacks and come out winning. Let's be real. Whenever someone fails an exam or loses a job or even gets ghosted, his mind goes game over. That's because our brain is wired to survive, so it sees every failure as a danger and all the things that follow. The shame, that sense of panic, the sense of everyone's watching me, that downward spiral, all that is your way of trying to protect yourself from that danger. But here's the truth. Every story needs an arc with conflict because without it, the character doesn't grow. Without it, the comeback doesn't land. So the problem is not in the failure. The problem is in the significance that you are attaching to that failure, and that's where that plot twist framework comes in. Want to convert your failure into a plot twist from which you win? Here's a very simple method. Instead of saying, I failed, tell yourself this is a scene. For example, you missed the interview. That's not failure. That is the setup for the comeback montage. Ghosted? That's the heartache before that soulmate storyline. You want to convert a failure into a successful moment? Here's a very simple way. Zoom out. Ask yourself this one question. If this were a movie, what role would this moment be playing? Look, every story needs a low point because nobody buys theatre tickets to watch a hero who never struggles. A simple way of converting a failure into a plot twist from which you can come out a winner is this. Instead of obsessing about what you lost, think about the strengths that you gained. For example, you didn't get that internship, but what you got was the ability to continue despite rejection, the ability to not quit. Now that's quite an ability. That's character upgrade. A good way to steal a success from a failure is this. Instead of saying, why me? Ask yourself, why not me? Why shouldn't I be the one who is being pushed, challenged, developed, polished so that I can own this whole scene? Let's use main character energy to convert a failure into a big roaring success. Look, main characters don't stop when there's a dead end. They don't freeze. They just turn the page. So ask yourself this one question. What's my immediate next action? We're not talking about a whole future. We're not talking about the next 10 years. We're talking about the immediate next step. That one step will transform a dead end into forward motion. So let's recap. If life throws you a setback, you use the plot twist framework because your life isn't over. It's just getting interesting. So hey, next time something goes wrong, don't call it a failure. Call it what it is, a plot twist. And remember, in your story, you always win. If you like this episode of Life in Beta, hit the subscribe button and drop a comment. And if you have some plot twist that you use, I'd love to hear about it.